Entity Relationship Model in DBMS. Welcome back to our DBMS series. In this lecture, we will explore the ER model, a fundamental concept in database design. By the end of this video, we will understand entities, attributes, relationship, and how to represent them in a ER diagram. So let's dive in. Data model. A data model is collection of conceptual tools used to describe data, data relationship, data semantics, and consistency constraints. The ER model is one of the most widely used data model in database design. Entity relationship model is a high-level data model that represents the real world as a collection of entities and relationships between them. It helps in designing a clear database structure before implementation. The ER diagram provides a graphical representation of this model, as we can see in the right hand side. Entity. An entity is anything in the real world that is uniquely distinguishable. It has a physical existence, like a student in a college or a customer in a bank. Each entity is uniquely identified by a primary key. Types of entity. There are two types. First one is strong entity, which can be uniquely identified using a primary key. Second one is a weak entity. It can't be uniquely identified and depends on a strong entity. Example, a loan is a strong entity, whereas payment is a weak entity as it depends on a loan for identification. Entity set and their importance. An entity set is a collection of similar types of entity that share the same attribute. This concept is a key to organize data in a database effectively. In this slide, we will define entity set and discuss their vital role in database system. An entity set is collection of similar. Example, student entity set includes all students in a university. Another example is customer entity set includes all customers of bank. Attributes. Each entity is described using attributes which hold specific value. There are six types of attributes. First one is simple attribute. It can't be divided further. Example, roll number and account number, which can't be divided further. Next, composite attribute. Composite attribute can be broken down into subparts like name. Name can be broken down in first name and last name. Single value attribute has a single value like student ID. Then multi-value attribute which can have multiple values, example phone number. Then derived attribute, derived attribute from other attributes like age from date of birth. Then null value attribute indicates missing or unknown values. Relationship. A relationship is an associated between two or more entities. There are two types of relationship, strong relationship and weak relationship. Strong relationship means between two independent entities, and weak relationship means between a weak entity and strong entity. Example, a person owns a vehicle is a strong relationship, and a loan has payment which is weak in relationship. Relationship constraints. Relationship constraints. Relationship constraints are the rules that ensure the integrity of data within the database. Mapping cardinality: one-to-one, where citizen has one Aadhaar card; one-to-many, citizen owns multiple vehicles; many-to-one, many students have one course; many-to-many, customer buy multiple products. These are the mapping cardinality. And participation constraints: partial and total. In partial, not all entities are involved. Not every customer takes a loan, example, and every entity must participate. Every loan must be associated with customer. This is total participation. ER notation. To visualize an ER model, we use a ER diagram which consists of entities, relationships, and attributes. We also indicate primary keys and weak entities. As you see in right hand side, there is a diagram. Entities are in rectangle, relationships are denoted by diamonds, attributes are denoted by ellipse, and primary key underlined, weak entity double rectangle box. As we can see in left side. So we covered in this video entities and entity set, attributes and their types, relationships and cardinality, ER notations and diagram. Understanding the ER model is crucial for designing efficient database. In the next video, we will explore relation model and keys in database. Thank you.